with my shooting, what he do? Meet me in the alley with the troops. I got red shooters, I got blue. Let that thing down and point at you. I'm a rockstar. I'm a rockstar. I ain't feel like this in a long time. I ain't feel like this in a long time. I ain't had shit in a long time. Just to feel like this, it took a long time, yeah. Just to feel like this, it took a long time, yeah. Just to look like this, it took a long time, yeah. They tryna be crap, yeah, they tryna be crap. She wanna be Carti, the bitch is about I'm fucking young, I'm 730, but I can't cut it. I smoke them like can't cut it. She been getting slow from me, I went out of shit. She wanna be Carti, the bitch is about me.
Yes, people, Merry Christmas. It's Christmas Day today. Playboi Carti's finally dropped his album, Whole Lotta Red. As you can see, we're trying to keep with the red theme. We've got the red Christmas hat on. Yeah, we've got the red lights going on in the background. A red calendar over there. Because you know my team's the red, mighty Liverpool, you get me. But today we've got Whole Lotta Red. You know, this album, we've been waiting for it for a while, Playboi Carti fans. Playboi Carti's an artist who, like, you know, he's got like quite an acquired taste. I feel like you either love him or you hate him. He's one of those people you just listen to for the sound of the music, you know. You don't come into a Playboi Carti album expecting like mad lyricalness or something like that, you know what I mean? Like, it's not too serious. You've just got to vibe with it, you know. It's a vibe for sure. Dyin was one of like my favorite listens back when that came out in 2018. You know, you just vibe with it. It's just like how it sounds, and it sounds good. So just looking through the track list already, I'm disappointed with the album before I've even listened to it, because I don't see Pissy Pamper anywhere. How can Carti preview that Kid Cudi was on the song that he called Kid Cudi, preview his verse, and not release it on the album? It makes no sense. But yeah, man, I've been talking too much. Let's get into the album. We've got Rockstar Made as the first track. I see Kanye West is featured on the second track here. Kanye West is my favourite artist all time. So let's get into the album, boys. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. It's right there. You see that? You see that right there? That's what we need. I'm not a fan of the baby voice Carti, even though I love Pissy Pamper Kid Cudi, whatever you would call that tune. Like this right here, just the flow, the vibes. You know, like this one right here to start it off. Yeah, come on. It's called Rockstar Made. It sounded like Rockstar production. Yeah, with like the mad guitar. Just the way this one sounds. It sounds sick. So let's keep going. See, what I can tell already is going to happen with this album, right? Same thing that happened with Dyin. The first time I listened to Dyin, I thought to myself, what is that? Like, what is this? This is not like my cup of tea, if you will. But then the more you listen to it, like later down the line, the more you listen to these songs and come back to them later, like you seen at the start with Shooter. Shooter's one of my favourite tracks to listen to and just vibe to. I can already tell that this album's going to be the same. I feel like all Playboi Carti music, because it does sound so different. Like, who's out here sounding like Carti? The way he flows and speaks. Who's out here sounding like that? Young Thug, maybe, if you want to go that far. As to say, like, the way Fugger uses his voice. But no one sounds like Carti. It's like an acquired taste, like I say. So it does tend to happen where, first listen, you might think, what is this? But then over time, you're like, this man's a genius. I feel like this album has the potential to change the rap game. Like, I'm not even messing. I feel like the stuff that Carti's going to do on this album with his voice and experiment with it. I know there's people out there that do that already. You know, Lil Uzi maybe to some extent, but then especially Future and Young Thug, the way they use their voice as an instrument, I feel like Carti is going to be doing the same on this project right here, and it's going to inspire a lot of other artists to try out different sounds. So I'm definitely looking forward to the rest of this one. We've got Go to the Moon with Kanye West. Kanye and Carti, how are they going to work together? How are they going to flow? What's the chemistry going to be like on this one? I'm interested to see. I hope we don't get scoopty poop, Kanye.
Like a chick to call you to borrow 500, then promise she gon' pay you back tomorrow. Everybody Everybody wear a costume, spray a little extra perfume. Yeezys in a stock room, that's the name, make the stock boom. Hit the club with at least 10, you in a 500, that's a cheap ends. I promise, Playboy, we get the tape out for the weekend, it's over. Too famous to sneak in, Wolverine in a sheepskin. I be going off the deep end, born in the air, you can't impeach, yeah. The case so brief, don't bring your briefcase. What?
Kanye, man.
What?
Come on, Carti. Revive the track.
What?
The production so far is sounding nice. I will say that about Carti tunes. The production's always nice sounding, you know what I mean, to the ears.
Go to the moon. Go to the moon. Go to the moon. Shawty tell me what's up. Got some drink on my cup. Got my up in my blood. Niggas trying to keep up.
Yeah, for that one there, I felt like it went quite quick. I felt like Kanye took over the track. Carti felt like he was only there for about 20 seconds. Kanye's verse, you know, nothing to write home about. You know, there's definitely better Kanye verses out there, to say the least. Like I say, Kanye West's my favourite artist, so I'm biased towards Kanye no matter what he does. But, you know, I mean, it wasn't one of the best, greatest verses I've heard from Kanye West before, do you know what I'm saying? And like I say, Carti felt like he was only there for about 20 seconds. But, you know, okay track, I guess. Let's move on to Stop Breathing. A fitting track title this as well if you bought Carti's merch, because if you bought any of that merch, you're going to stop breathing soon, because the devil's going to drag you to hell. Because, like, if you've seen that merch, I don't know what he was thinking, like, proper, like, devilish cult stuff. Like, stay away from that. Yeah, don't buy any of that. Well, buy the album to support Carti, but that merch was just weird, man. That's not for me. That's not what I'm into. The production on this song, again, Mazzolini. I'm really liking the production on this. Don't know if you can hear that helicopter outside. Apologies if you can. Who's in a helicopter on New Year's Day? Man said New Year's Day. It's Christmas. It's not New Year's. It's Christmas. Yeah, who's flying helicopters on Christmas Day? You know what I mean? Maybe it's Santa going back to the North Pole. Reindeers got tired. He had to ditch the sleigh, get a heli straight back to the North Pole. It's getting louder. I don't know what's happening. I don't even know if you can hear on this. But yeah, this is loud as fuck for me. But yeah, like I say, the production on this track is sounding sick so far.
Ever since my brother died. Ever since my brother died. I've been thinking about homicide. I've been thinking about homicide.
One thing I will say so far is that, like, it seems a lot more aggressive in terms of the production, the way he's flowing, and the way he's speaking, like his tone himself. And like I say, even with that merch, and like even the album title, you know, Whole Lotta Red, yeah, it seems a lot more aggressive than like the likes of Lit, which just felt like a vibe the whole way through, you know, like a happy, upbeat vibe. Like this one sounded a lot more like devilish, like I say, with that merch. Like what the fuck? Like I say, I'm not a huge Playboi Carti fan. Like I'm not like a stan. I don't follow like his whole life. Do you know what I mean? So when he's saying like his brother died, I don't know if he's talking about his actual brother or like just one of his mates. I'm not into his life. You get me? So I don't know the backstory behind that there, or behind like the whole album as a whole, and the name Whole Lotta Red. I'm sure it's got a hidden meaning behind it or something like that. But yeah, like I say, I'm not a massive Carti stan or anything, so I don't know. Let me know in the comments if you are a Carti fan. Let me know, like, get me updated, so next time I come to listen to this album, you know, I'm a bit more clued up about Carti. I'm just here for a vibe. It's Christmas Day. We've got the bevies open. Yeah, we're just vibing today. Definitely my favourite beat out of the ones we've heard so far, this track. The beat's addicting. We've got the track Beno, or Beno, I don't know how to pronounce that. Beno, I'm saying. Exclamation mark. Let's see what this one's about.
Spit 100K with my son. I bought my sister a Jeep. Can't fuck with these hoes no more. They don't give a fuck about these. All black 2, 3.
Definitely a Playboi Carti, Lil Uzi type sound to this one. Uzi had a track on Love Is Rage 2, or not? Is it Love Is Rage? Or the deluxe album he dropped this year? Is it Lil Uzi vs The World 2? A song that sounded very similar to the production on this. Might have been on Eternal Take and Waved. I don't even know what I'm talking about right now, but yeah, the production sounds very similar to that. You know, that very like cartoony, almost like video game type vibe to it. Hey, this one, I'm actually liking this one a lot, you know, I can't even lie, I'm vibing to this one here, the way he's flowing, it just sounds like I was saying, with that like happy, not happy I guess, but like, that more upbeat vibe compared to like the first few tracks where it was all like, in your face, you get me, like, all aggressive and that. This one feels a lot more like chilled and happy, like dialect vibes, yeah. Like I say, that's definitely a track I'm going to revisit. I've already saved that one. Yeah, that's definitely one I'll play again. One of those vibey tunes. Like I say, with these like Carti tunes, I'm not listening for the lyrics. I'm just listening for the vibe of the song, the way he's flowing, the sound of the beat. You know, like there's no point coming into like an album like this and thinking, I'm going to look for double entendres and triplet flows. Like, come on, chill out, man. Do you know what I mean? Carti makes music that's like just a vibe. It's supposed to sound pleasing to the ears, like the instrumental, the flows, the sound of it, the way he uses his voice. You know, just the way he uses his voice, it shows you that like he's making music for how it sounds and not for like the content. Realistically, you know what I mean? Because he doesn't say much, but when he does say things, it's about how he says it. We've got Jump Out the House next, and then after this one, we've got Metamorphosis featuring Kid Cudi. And Kid Cudi's one of my favourite artists, you can see on the wall there. We've got Man on the Moon 1, we've got Man on the Moon 2, we've got Man on the Moon 3 on the way. This is the vinyl wall behind us. Yeah, Man on the Moon 3 is on its way. So let's get into Jump Out the House before we get to the Kid Cudi track. Short one here, only a minute and a half. I've just swilled myself everywhere with pink gin. Yeah, that was Jump Out the House. That song made me want to jump out the house. I don't see the point in that song really. A minute and a half of him just saying jump out the house, pretty much. You know, I wasn't a fan of that one. We're going to send that song there straight to the gulag. Yeah, we're pressing the gulag button and sending that song to the gulag. Yeah, and it'll have to fight its way back. Yeah, not a fan of that one there. Got Metamorphosis with Kid Cudi. This could be a banger, could be. It's got potential. You hear the hums? You hear the hums? You know that's Cudi. You know that's Cudi. The signature. You mad for levitating? Yeah? You hear that? It's lifting me up. It's lifting me up. I'm not even stood on the ground right now. I'm floating off that one. We're 20 seconds in and I'm floating already. It's called Metamorphosis. I feel like I'm going through metamorphosis. It's like when you transform in it. I don't even know what metamorphosis means. It's like when you transform in it, I guess. I'm transforming, transcending, floating. Yeah, Cudi hums. You know about Kid Cudi, passion, pain, and demon slaying. That's what I'm getting from this. Those type hums there. Listen, let's listen again. Full volume. The beat comes in smooth. God, those Cudi hums in the background. This song is getting saved. We're 40 seconds in. I'm saving it. Cudi said nothing. Carti said one line 4 times. Yeah, I'm saving this one. This sounds sick. The Cudi hums. It's my weakness. It really is my weakness. You know, hearing Kid Cudi hum. Pause. That sounds a bit weird, doesn't it? But yeah, pause. But we'll move on. Put my glasses on, I can't see you, bitch. Put my glasses on, I can't see you, bitch. You understand me? He said, they can't understand me, I'm talking hieroglyphics. Now, if you know, like, the way Carti does, like, the flowing voice, people say he speaks Cartonese, and he's got his own language. And he said, they can't understand me, I'm speaking hieroglyphics. If you don't know what hieroglyphics are, yeah, you must be about 12 years old, and you've never been to school and did history, and known about the Egyptians and that they write. Like, this is their alphabet, rather, yeah, I hope I flashed it on the screen, and I'm not just pointing at this Oakland Raiders hat on the back of my door. But yeah, like, hieroglyphics, like, this out, like, the letter A will be like an owl. Like, owl. But yeah, he's saying he speaks in hieroglyphics. It's funny, that's funny. That is funny. Self-awareness from Carti there as well. Acknowledging, like, people say that he speaks his own language. Hey. There's those Cudi hums back again. Bro, I'm gonna start crying, bro. This light's mad bright. I'm gonna start crying, bro. Did you hear that flow? Did you hear that flow? Did you hear the yeah as he's coming in on the chorus? He's just letting people know, I'm here. You can hear the hums, but I'm here in the present. Listen to the flow when he comes in.
The king of the queens, got the cheese on peas, you care about these G's, running the streets, all of my house, on my life, the troublesome things. Keep it going, can we keep it going? It's like, yippee, fuck them niggas, they ain't know it. Kiss them relief, spark up the lead, call all my niggas, we live out our dreams. Hey, can't get his hands on me, believe. What was it?
I wasn't feeling that second, like, flow that he came in with. I like the start flow, then he switched it up a bit, and I wasn't feeling the second flow, and then he changed it up again. And I like that ending part.
When you feel like this, can't nobody tell you shit,
Yeah, man, I love that song there. A few bits, like, it wasn't perfect, you know what I mean? But for me personally, that's one I will definitely revisit and go back to. I was just a fan of that one there. We've got Slayer. He's keeping the theme of putting the threes instead of E's. I don't know what the 3 represents. But, yeah, we've got Slayer next. The next one's called No Sleep, and the E's are 3s again, so...
I go ball on that bitch, look, feel like a blazer. They start with the bitch, I think another one later. I gotta get it together. I'm living my life like a rebel. Try to lock me in a kennel. I beat the case with a symbol. Fresh out of court.
Another one that's feeling like a vibe. You know, like I keep saying, I keep repeating myself. It's just so people don't come in the comments and be like, "This album's trash. How can you say you like this part of the album when I don't like this part of the album?" Yeah, because on YouTube, everyone thinks that you've got to have the same opinion as them. The beauty is with opinions, everyone's got one. You know what I mean? It's, in my opinion, I like the sound of this song. If it's your opinion that you don't like it, you know, that's fine as well. But you don't need to say, like, you know, people hate on Carti and be like, how can people like his music? Bro, it's opinions at the end of the day, do you know what I mean? You like what you like. Let other people like what they like. It is what it is. You get me? I feel like that track there, Slayer, is going to be one of people's favourites. Of this project, you know, it's got that that bounce to it, like I said with that other track before, can't even remember the name, but it's got like that video game type, like cartoony feel, like quite, I want to say childish, but you know what I mean, like that type beat to it. It's like bouncy, upbeat, it's got that like production to it, so I feel like people who listen to Carti will like that one there and revisit that one quite a lot. Next track we've got No Sleep. Let's get into this. Again, this sounds straight out of a video game. Tetris, something like that, arcade times.
When I go to sleep, I dream about murder. When I go to sleep, I dream about murder.
So this song's 1 minute and 28 seconds long. If he's gonna say that for the whole song, this one's a definite skip for me. Because, you know, I'm not mates with the devil. And I don't want to go to hell. You know what I mean? He's talking about when he goes to sleep, he dreams about murder. Yeah, like, I think this might be another Gulag tune. Yeah, this sounds like the Gulag theme tune. You know when the brothers are dragging you there? Yeah, you know when they're dragging you out the back of the van, or wherever you come from, to the go to the Gulag. This sounds like the song that they'd be playing in the car on the way there. Well, I couldn't tell you a single word that he said there, apart from when I go to sleep I dream about murder. I switched off with that one. Like I said, I'm based already. It's not even 2 o'clock in the day, and my head's gone. Yeah, happy Christmas, people. You get me? But yeah, next track we've got New Tank. Another short one, 1 minute 29.
I'm in the cool with a cutter, yeah. Sipping the wine, yeah. Post it with my brother, yeah. He got a mob, what? My bitch, she got cake. We stay in the house. Can't leave out the place. I just got a case.
One thing I will say, yeah, is like Carti keeps talking about like his gang and he's got shooters and he thinks about murder. He needs to murder his whole like crew and his friends, because right now these songs are just sounded like leaks. You know, like this is 1 minute 29. The last song was 1 minute 28. There was another 1 minute song before. It's not sounding like full songs. I know Carti's music is like that quick, like just catchy sound, but he's coming in here, like I say, with like 3 1.5 minute tracks on here. It doesn't sound like a finished song. You know, if you're a Playboi Carti fan, you know how much his songs get leaked. So someone in his team is doing something wrong, or there's some little snake in his squad somewhere which he needs to dream about murdering, like he said on the last track. Because, you know, like I say, if I feel like he's just threw this project out right now from the vibe of it, from these like 1 minute tracks. Like, I don't feel like these are finished tracks, but he just threw them on here and threw the project out because he's like, fuck it. We've got T-Nex now featuring Future, one of my favourite artists out of the US. Future. I'm a massive fan of Future's work. If you haven't seen my honourable mentions video, which includes like honourable mentions from the UK as well as my favourite albums from the US, definitely check out that video. I'm not sure if it'll go up before or after this review / reaction, but check out that video when I talk about how much I love Future. Sounds like we're getting you know, the baby voice Carti for the first time on this record. Yeah, like, even though I'm a huge fan of the song Pissy Pampers / Kid Cudi, I'm gonna just call it the song Kid Cudi because Pissy Pampers is just a weird name in it. But yeah, even though I'm a big fan of that song where Cudi is high pitch on it, I'm not a fan of this high pitch Cudi right here. Did I say Cudi twice then? I mean Carti. I feel like I've said Cudi the whole review, you know, instead of Carti. Like I said, I'm waved. I don't care. It's Christmas. I hope you're having a good time, people, because I am. But let's get back to the track. I want to see how Future comes into this one. So Future came in with the same tone that Carti was using, the same like voice, high pitched voice. You know, that's not new to Future. Like, obviously you've got King's Dead, probably one of the most recent examples I can think of. So he's hitting that high pitched tone. It's not new to Future. Like I say, you know, Carti's not the only one who does things with his voice. Future, Young Thug, they do that as well. Future's fitting the vibe of this song because Carti, like, they both sound like the same thing. You know, it's reminded me a bit of like Baby Pluto and Pluto, you know, or what was it called, that Future Pluto? I don't even know. Pluto and Baby Pluto, Lil Uzi and Thingy, my man Future, they did that collab project. Sounds like a tune that could be on that project. You know, on first listen, I wasn't feeling that track. You know, not a huge fan of that one. Expected more because Future's on it, and like I say, I love Future as an artist. But you know, bit of a letdown, really. But like I say, with Lit, I thought a lot of the tracks on Lit were shit first listen, and I called that album mid or below mid even. And then the more I listened to Lit, I was like, you know what, this is actually fire, I love this. So I feel like this is what's going to happen with this. All the tracks that I feel are mid, a few of them might grow on me. And yeah, next track we've got Meh, which I hope isn't the single that he released, the same one. That was called At Meh, wasn't it? So I don't know if this is the same tune, but I wasn't a fan of that single, so let's check this one out. Yeah, so it's not the same song as the single.
I be niggas talking about me. I be niggas dressing like me. Niggas trying to disrespect me. Bitch, that's gonna come with a fee. I got a bitch I fuck on for free.
I mean, he's not lying, is he? Like, a lot of people, since Playboi Carti has been like releasing music, a lot of people have tried to copy his like swagger style, his flow. Do you know what I mean? So he's not lying when he says that. But he said, you know, if you do that and try and disrespect me, it comes with a price. So
This shit I don't sell, I'm not cheap. Got a brand new Aventador, and it's not least. Rockstar shit, but I'm not.
the mix sounds weird on this song, the way the beat's cutting out and coming back. Like the volumes just don't sound right, it doesn't sound good to me, this one. Wow, the next tune just started there, it's called Vamp Anthem. I was about to say, it sounds like some vampire shit. It's called Vamp Anthem, so a fitting track there. Yeah, that song Meh was meh to me. Maybe that's why he called it meh, because he was like, this one's not, it's not special, it's not shit, I wouldn't say, but it's just meh. A lot of these tracks so far for me have been meh, I can't lie to you. But like I said, they probably will end up growing on me after a few more listens. This is just first listen, Christmas Day, waved, taking it in, vibing, do you know what I mean? I just need some like shooter from Dyin type vibes to just vibe out to, you get me? We got Vampire Anthem now. Like,
when the guys outside, little bitch, you better be ready. When the guys outside, little bitch, you better be ready. When the stars align, little bitch, you better be ready. 2, 2, 3, go hit him, he done got hypnotized. I done made him feel.
Hey, the beat on this song, yeah, this is probably one I'll revisit as well. Like, the beat on this song is addictive. That, like, vampire type, I don't even know what that instrument's called, you know, that plays that vampire theme music. But the way it's, like, sampled in and chopped up and all bouncy and that, this one's sounding cold so far. We've had to throw, he's talking about red again, so we've had to throw the, you know, the red bandana on, bandana, it's a Christmas cracker hat, you get me, it's upside down. Because he liked doing that upside down shit on the merch with the crosses upside down and shit like that. Don't even ask me what that's all about, because I can't tell you the answer, but let's continue with this one. I'm liking this one. We've got New Neon next. This one's sounding smooth. This is 20 seconds in, and I'm saving this one to the playlist. Well, not the playlist, but saving this one to the like songs on Spotify. Like, this is another one. I'm 20 seconds in, I'm wheeling it. I'm dragging it back to the start. I like the sound of this beat. And the vibes on this tune, and this is what I want. This is what I was after today, listening to this project right here. A song like this, and now I'm happy. You get me? So, let's play this one again from the top. Hey. 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 Yeah, this is a song right here. Banger. This one's a banger. This is the best one I've heard so far. Even the Kid Cudi track. I'm vibing with this more than the Kid Cudi track, which is a mad statement because you know how much I love Kid Cudi. You can see on the wall there. But this one right here, yeah, I'm fucking with this heavy. Yeah, man. That one right there, banger. I fuck with that one heavy.
So maybe that'll make sense. Some of the pictures he was posting.
Is that DJ Academics? Wait, let me wheel that. I was reading something from Sean C.
Nigga, he's Santa. That's the gift, nigga. Okay, this year been horrible. And to be honest,
This build up. This is building up to something big. I can tell this drop's gonna be sick, but I hope this song isn't my favourite because I'm gonna have to listen to Ak every single time I hear this song now. DJ Academics with his little chipmunk voice, like a big intro, a long 39-second intro there of just Ak talking, you know what I mean? Let's see the drop though. Yeah. This one again, saved. This one's getting saved. I don't care. We're not even halfway through the song, and I've saved it because, like I say, it's all about the vibe. It's not about like the content. You know, objectively, is this a good album so far? No, far from it. But have I liked tracks on here? Yes. Will I listen to tracks from here in my spare time? Yes. Am I having fun listening to this album on Christmas Day on the bevies? Yes. So that's all we need. That's all I was wanted from this project so far, or overall. That's all I wanted from this project. You know, to be able to listen to it and vibe to it like Dyin. Like I say, it's all about like how it sounds to the ears. You know, sonically, how it sounds sonically. That just sounds like an excuse for liking shit music, but it is what it is, man. It is what it is. That second half of the track there, I've just skipped it by accident. Fucking hell. Let me run it back. Yeah, it sounds like he's talking to a girl. I don't know who he's talking to. Obviously, he had a baby with Iggy Azalea, didn't he? But I think they split up. I might be chatting absolute shit there. I swear down they split up or something. I really don't know. I might have completely made that up. I'm looking like fucking the newspapers, E-News. Like, I'm not trying to gossip. I'm not about celeb gossip because I don't care about celebrity gossip. At the end of the day, celebrities are just people like us watching this video and making this video. Let them live their lives, man. Innit? Like, fuck it. But so yeah, I don't know what he's talking about there, but he's talking to a girl and he's like, it just sounds like a conversation, and he's like speaking to someone in particular. But it sounded good. The song, the beat is nice on this one. Yeah, big fan of that Control track. We've got Pure Monk next, or Punk Monk. Punk Monk. I can't fucking speak, bro. I'm based. I told you. Can't lie, boys. I think this might be another Gulag tune. This one is just not hitting for me. You know, like I probably skipped this one. I don't know what it is. I just feel switched off. I don't feel engaged with this tune here. Yeah, man. I don't know what it is about this one. It's just like putting me asleep, really. I don't know if it's the mix. Like the bass doesn't sound that loud. The beat. I'm just not a huge fan of this one. I can't lie. If it's your favorite track, then apologies, but it's just not for me, man. This one's a straight Gulag tune for sure. A man said he doesn't write songs, he writes poems. And then said King Kong. Yeah, this one's a skip.
They lost the finals by a record margin?
Skip.
I don't mind this one. Again, I don't think this one's anything special, but I wouldn't say it's shit either. So I don't really know how to feel about this one. Another meh track for me, just quite mid. Oh yeah, that's catchy. Yeah, man, that DRACO part was very catchy. I can't lie. We've got King Vamp next, another vampire track. Let's see if it's got the same type of instrumental to it. Already, this sounds like another side B of Eternal Take type beat. I know Carti raps on those beats as well, and he has done from day one. But those beats just aren't for me, really. I don't really like that sound. I can't lie. It's not like a very appealing sound to my ears. I'm not a huge fan of that like video gamey type like jingle. Yeah. You could literally take like that little, like any Lil Uzi song to this type beat and put it like it over that. You know what I mean? They look for intent, she ignoring that man. Fucking with me handstand. I can't lie, but that good, but that girl bad.
I'm a dark night, bitch, yeah, can't sleep. Keep that gun on me, bitch, I won't fight. Keep that stick on me, bitch, I won't fight.
Yeah, King Vamp is a song again. I just didn't take it in. I don't know if it's because I'm based, like really, like maybe I've had one too many drinks and I just can't process the music. But like I say, like even when like you're under the influence of something, if you've got a tune that's a banger and you know it's a banger, like you'll feel that one day. And like this tune and one of the last ones as well, just not feeling it, man. We're skipping to the next track. We're not even finishing that one.
Whoa, skip.
It sounds disrespectful, but like I say, it's just not hitting me at all. Second listen, it might get better. Like I say, with a lot of these tunes, they probably will. But right now, not for me, man. We've got Place. And from this beat already, I like it. It's stopped. Why is it stopped? Why did he do that? Why did he just do that? Is that part of the beat? Why is he done that? That's just so weird. That is just so weird. Like imagine you playing this in the car for the first time, right? Yeah, the beat comes in and then just stops. You're gonna be thinking, why is my phone just stopped? You look at your phone, you're trying to get the music to play again, thinking, why is the beat just stopped? And then you crash the car because you're trying to change the song and sort the song out, and you're not looking on the road. You know what I mean? Like, it's dangerous, man. It's dangerous production. I was actually liking the sound of that. If it kept flowing, this probably would be one of my favourite tracks. Again, another sub 2 minute song. A lot of sub 2 minute songs on this record so far. But let's say like the full thing and stop chatting shit, man. That's a long ass pause, you know. That's not just like a second pause. That was a good like 5-second pause almost. It actually was a 5-second pause. That's mad. Pierre on production. I was about to say it sounds like Pierre.
It's a whole lot of red. It's a low. Hello. Whole lot of red. Whole lot of bitches.
Yeah. 27 seconds in, best track on the album. This is the best track on the album, and there's not going to be a better one. This is fire, bro. We're saving this one, and I'm pulling it to the start again. I don't know what I've just done there. Yeah, we're playing Place again. This is fire. Apart from the 5-second beat pause, why? Like, what is the point in that? Why did he do that? This song's fire, though. Shout out Pierre Bourne. Pierre Bourne makes sick music as well.
It's a whole lot of red. It's a low. Hello.
Bro, this song is fire. This song's fire. Definitely one of the best I've heard so far. Oh man, this song's fire. Like, this is a good takeaway from the project, this song right here. Definitely one of the highlights. Hey. See, if we had a full album full of songs like this, it would have been a hit. You know, I don't think we needed 24 songs. There's 24 songs on this album. My favourite number, that actually. 24, it's a big number, do you know what I mean? I feel like he could have chopped it down a little, maybe left a few tracks out. We've still got quite a lot of tracks to go here as well. We got Sky. Yeah. This one right here. This is the first time we've had 2 back-to-back tracks when I've thought these tracks are fire back-to-back. Like, we're 20 seconds in again. I hate to jump the gun. Yeah, but this is fire. You hear what he said? I can fall out the sky and not feel nothing. Like, this is those vibey tracks I'm talking about. It's sonically pleasing. It sounds good. The beat sounds nice. He's flowing on the beat very nicely. Come on. Like I've mentioned already in this like reaction, the stuff Carti says and speaks about has no substance to it at all. Like he's saying there, I just put lean in my cup. I make my bitch scream when I fuck. Like, like there's no substance to it at all. But like I'm not even listening to the lyrics. Like for people who are coming here, like how can anyone like this album, like or like Carti's music? Just put it on. Don't listen to what he's saying and just nod your head to the beat. And if you fuck with it, then it's a good song. That's how I review Carti music. If I put the beat on, if I can put the song on and just nod to it and think, yeah, this one, like you've seen already, I get 20 seconds in the song and I think, this is it. Yeah, like that's how you should approach Carti music and all type of music like this. You know, Gunna as well as another artist I approach like that. D-Block Europe as well, from the UK. Like that's how you approach that music there. How I approach it at least, and how I enjoy music personally. I got red shooters, I got blue. See what I mean? See what I mean? No like substance to the lyrics. Like the lyrics are shit, but it sounds good. Wow, that's a definite highlight track there for me. Sky. I was fucking with that one heavy, yeah.
How the fuck we got to where we started? This love don't feel when we started.
Again, this is the type of beats I'm after. You know, the start of the record, like the first half of it, felt quite aggressive, and just a different vibe to this. This is what I was after through the whole record. These type vibes, yeah. You know, I hate to jump the gun again. 30 seconds in, but I might have to save this track as well. I'm really liking this one so far.
I jump out the rope, I feel like I'm hard. Got tears on my sleeve like Ed Hardy.
Hey.
I'm smoking that weed just like a Marley. One shot and he bleed, please don't bother me.
Hey man, listen, I'm fucking with this tune heavy. Like, you see the way he says Jeff Hardy, my guy Jeff Hardy. You know, I've been doing this pose since Jeff Hardy used to. You remember he had the sleeve things on? I used to have the sleeves as a kid. Mad thing, and he said like on my sleeve like Ed Hardy. You know, Ed Hardy, the brand. Like Carti's got bars. He doesn't, but like that's just a nice little reference there. Smoking weed like Marley, Bob Marley, rest in peace. Yeah, man, like this beat and the way he's flown over it. This is what I've wanted the whole project. Yeah, this is sounding sick to me. One of my favourite tunes so far. Is that 3 back-to-backs that I've liked now? It is a great run of songs right there. This might go down as the best run of 3 tracks probably ever. Nah, it's definitely up there though for me. This run of 3 tracks right there. So solid. I get to fuck when I want. That's with consent, of course. I get to fuck when I want. I don't fuck girls by force. Like him. Like who? Oh, I might just fuck on your boo. Oh, wait, I might just fuck on your who? Hey, your boo. Hey, make your bitch mine. Hey, make your bitch mine. Hey, look at the rollier shine. Hey, yeah. Hey, look at the diamonds they glistening. Hey, yeah. I don't think you people listening. Hey, come on. We've got I Love You, I Hate You is the next track. We've only got 4 tracks left, including this one. Little freestyle thing at the end of the last tune there. But yeah, man, we've got I Love You, I Hate You next. We've got 4 tracks left. Let's close out the album on a strong run. If we can have a run. Now, if these 4 songs sound like the last 3, that's a solid 7-track run there. And, you know, we're flying. We've got Pierre on the beat again, so I know it's going to sound good. Hey, yo, hey.
I'm thinking about dyeing my hair red, just a lot I got burning red. I like all of my cups so dirty, I've been sipping that blood, man.
Bro, I'm fucking with this as well. Like I say, I'm based off the gin. I'm on the pink gins today. Yeah, man. Like I say, I'm based. It's Christmas Day. We're just vibing, bro. We're vibing. We're here to vibe, yeah? If you're not on the wave, if you're not on the same frequency, you need to tap in to the frequency, yeah? Like, widen your view and tune on into the frequency. Like my brother Kid Cudi says on Passion, Pain and Demon Slaying. Widen your view, tap on into the frequency. Get vibey, just chill out, man. It's not serious music. It's music to just vibe to. And we're vibing right now. Merry Christmas, people. You get me? Like, come on.
I got these diamonds, they blinking, bitch. I got my phones, they ringing, bitch. She like them niggas, they really rich. I hear so much, they like a little witch.
That flow right there. He's going in right now. How can you not like this song, you know? This one, again, that's 4 tracks in a row now I've been fucking with heavy and vibing with. Come on. We've got Die For Guy next. Let's see if we can keep this run going. Was it 4 or 5? Yeah, 4 tracks in a row there that I was just fucking with heavy. So let's see if we can keep this run going.
Reggie, that's my brother.
See, the beat on this one is sounding very similar to beats from the first half of the record, which I wasn't a huge fan of. It's like a quite aggressive like sound, and you know the bass lines sound very similar. I'm not a huge fan of the production, like the production style at least. Like the way this beat sounds. Yeah, Die For Guy. Wasn't feeling it. You know, I don't even know if you'll see any highlights in this video, or if it'll just skip to me saying we've got Die For Guy next. Straight to this review of the track. Wasn't feeling it. You know, like I said at the start, like my little comment, it sounded like the production style from the first half of the record, which I didn't like personally. So let's hope Not Playing. I don't know why the L's capital. We've got Not Playing and Feel Like Dying as the last 2 tracks on the record. Let's see if we can close out with a strong finish to it. Sounds like another Eternal It Takes Side B record. Hey.
Out of here, out of space. Pussy all in my face. Money down for my case. I can't lie, life's great. I can't lie, life's great. Yeah, you know this shit been good. Yeah, you know I'm from that head. But I made it out there.
Yeah, that flow there, the way he's coming, it sounded nice. I didn't like the sound of the beat at the start, but his flow might carry this tune to be one of the best.
I'm not playing. I'm not playing. I'm not
about to compliment this track and say, you know, it's not like it's a decent one. I feel like this could grow on me to be one of my favourites, but then I could do without that singing bit at the end. Right, well, we've got Feel Like Dyin to finish the record off, the album off. Hopefully it's a strong closer, and then we'll get into some final thoughts about the project overall. I'll probably stray away from doing a proper in-depth review of it. I might do that in another video after a few more listens. I'll probably stray away from doing ratings on first listens anymore because, you know, the first full album reaction we did on the channel, I gave the album a 7, and that was Product of My Environment by Abracadabra, and now I rate that a lot more higher. Yeah, check out the top 15 UK albums of the year video. That's coming very soon. Yeah, that'll probably be around New Year's Eve, New Year's Day times. Definitely check that one out.
If you feel like dying, if you feel like dying for love, if you feel like dying, I done met different type of girls.
I don't know what the hell that was there. The girls. Do you know where that line belongs? The gulag. Yeah, that line belongs in the gulag. But yeah, I was about to say that like vocals in the background of the beat, it's reminded me of like a rap style beat. You know, I feel like I could hear like Pot of Paper or Nines on like a beat with those vocals on it. Production's a bit of a weird one on this to have like vocals like that. Not really carrying the hook, but like just before Carti comes in. What the fuck am I even saying? But yeah, man, like I'm not a huge fan of this one. I feel like I might be, but I'm not. What am I even saying, bro? Like, let's finish the track off. What am I even talking about? Could do without that flow there. Like, what is that? World. That track there is definitely a vibe, you know. There was that bit at the start when he was like, learn, I'm gonna give you the world. And I'm like, nah, chief, that ain't it, bro. Nah, bro, you're going to gulag on slam. but nah, like that was a vibe still. Second half of it definitely picked up. The outro, it's still outroing now. I've just started speaking over it, but yeah, like, you know, that's Playboi Carti. That's Whole Lotta Red. But you got Flatbed Freestyle I just transitioned into. But yeah, man, that's Whole Lotta Red. Was it worth the wait? No. I hope there's a deluxe version with, you know, the extra tracks on there. He said there was a Travis Scott feature, a Pharrell feature, Post Malone feature. We've got Pissy Pamper as well, featuring Kid Cudi now. So where are those songs? You know what I mean? Like, where are they? Why are they not on here? I hope there's a deluxe version featuring those. Overall, I wasn't a huge fan of the record, I can't lie. But there's definitely some tracks on here that I will revisit and play a lot. You know, definitely some vibey tracks. Like I said, the first half of the record was just a bit more like aggressive for my liking and what I was expecting from this Playboi Carti album. Like towards the end, there was a few tracks like I've already mentioned, as you can see recently in the video. It was only like 2 minutes ago probably in the video. There was like about 4 or 5 back-to-back tracks where I was just like, yeah, this is it. This is what I'm after. So if we had those vibes all the way through, then maybe I would have liked the record as a whole even more. But right now I'm mixed, you know, because like the highs were high for me, but then the lows were low. And I was like, yeah, when I was feeling like I wasn't feeling it, yeah, I wasn't feeling it, but then when I was feeling it, I was feeling it, you get me? So it's a bit of a mixed bag. Definitely take a few more listens, like I said, with Lit as well. Takes a few listens to get a final thought on a project, especially one by Playboi Carti. It's definitely an acquired taste. It takes a few listens to get used to. Maybe I'll like it even more, maybe I'll hate it even more. Like I said, those tracks at the start which I was skipping, maybe I'll skip those from minute 1 and not give them a minute. We'll say in that the tracks only last a minute on this project. There was about like 20 out of the 24 songs we were about 1.5 minutes long, so it would have been nicer to get a few longer tracks maybe from this project. But overall, you know, like I said, mixed bag for me, definitely. I don't love it, I don't overly love it, I don't hate it though at the same time. I don't like it as much as Lit. I feel like Lit was a better project for me personally. I feel like there's more tunes off Lit that I like personally, or I could just play through Lit with less skips and just let it play through compared to this, I'd be like, oh no, let me change the song, I don't really like this one, you get me? But that is going to be it for the video and the reaction / review, little mini review to Whole Lotta Red. We've got 2 videos before the end of the year, 2 more, which should be out after this one. This should be going up Christmas Day, so I hope you've all had a good day, and you're just staying safe over the holidays and not enjoying yourselves, you get me? And yeah, man, all the best for the new year, 2021. 2021 takeover. We've got a lot of music coming out. I make music myself, I'm a rapper, you get me? And we've got a lot more videos coming, yeah, after January. I've got few bits and bobs to do for uni. Not that you care about my life story, you might, so I'm just letting you know. But like I say, we've got 2 more videos coming. We've got honourable mentions and the best US albums of the year, and then after that we've got the top 15 UK albums of the year, so definitely check those 2 videos out before the end of the year. And yeah, man, like I say, Whole Lotta Red, whole lot of skips, whole lot of bangers. It's a mixed bag, yeah, but that's just my opinion, and the beauty with opinions is that everyone's got one. Let me know yours in the comments below, and I'll catch you in the next video, people. Take it easy.